One of the biggest challenges of freelancers is actually just starting that first conversation with a prospect. Hi, welcome to the Seduction Marketing channel. I'm Sariah and I'm an online coach for freelancers, helping them get their ideal clients at their ideal rates through my Seduction Marketing course. I've had lots of success stories of my students who went from being nervous, anxious, no clients at all, always getting rejected, seen, zoned, or ignored, and having 0 clients for months, to becoming certified yummy marketers, attracting their clients left and right, making them say yes naturally, and just closing the deal effortlessly, and feeling so happy while doing the process of prospecting. So how did they get to that transformation? It's very simple actually, and I'll be discussing one of those techniques in this video. If you like more videos like this, if you're a freelancer and you're having a hard time with your prospecting and client getting, then make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get updated when I post new videos like this every week. That's when all the nervousness, the anxiety kicks in, especially if they're a newbie or without any experience. Even seasoned freelancers sometimes still feel that anxiety and nervousness when starting to reach out to a prospect, because most of the time they're used to getting ignored, seen, zoned, or rejected. And one of the reasons why being ignored or seen, zoned is very common among prospects is because they're so sick of receiving the same scripted message over and over again, or they are so sick and tired of being pitched or being sold to. So most of the time, a first conversation or a first message might sound like this. Hey client, glad to connect. I'd like to add you here in my network. Are you in need of a digital marketer? I'm actually a digital marketer and you might be interested in my services. Blah, 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 blah. This message usually just gets seen, zoned, ignored, or just totally rejected. Or maybe the answer will be no thanks, right? Maybe most of you have experienced something like that. The reason is because first, it sounds too formal, stiff, and salesy. You sound like you're already selling your offer even if you don't know if the person needs your offer. And they've probably received hundreds of other messages like that on their LinkedIn or Facebook Messenger, or even in cold emails. So why should they bother or spend their time answering yours? The question is, how do you start a first conversation with a prospect that gets seen, that gets noticed, and then continue the conversation and keep it going? Now, I have a course called Seduction Marketing Mastery, and most of my students have actually had wins just in their first week. And I would like to share with you some of the things that they did to communicate with their clients for the first time and actually get noticed among a sea of other freelancers. Basically, the steps that they followed from my Seduction Marketing course are the following. First, they would write down or list down their top 10 ideal clients. Then they would find them in Facebook groups or wherever they hang in. If that's LinkedIn, then they would look for them there. And they would engage in their posts, comments, give comments, or just simply like their posts and become visible to those particular prospects. They're not actually just sending messages to random people, but they're actually targeting their top 10 ideal clients only. Next, they actually research about these prospects. So they look at their photos, they look at their profile on Facebook or LinkedIn, they watch their videos, and they really get to know these prospects on a deeper level. So the reason for that is because in the next step, they will then message the prospect and they will give them a sincere compliment, a genuine compliment about anything that they research. If they watched the video, they would tell the prospect that they really loved the video and then tell them what the video was about and how that affected them. Or if they wrote a book, or if it was an email newsletter that they read. Same thing. So just a genuine compliment. I even have one student who just saw that the prospect was holding yellow flowers. And because she was a florist and she loved the color yellow, she simply outreached to the prospect, messaged the prospect and said, "Wow, those are lovely flowers. I appreciate them because I'm actually a florist and I also love the color yellow." And the prospect then replied and warmed up to her right away. So after that, you then ask them questions about their business, and then the conversation will just naturally flow. So it's very important that you research about the client, get to know them, and make them feel an emotion. Make them feel something they have never felt before from other freelancers who have been pitching their offers or sending them the same scripted message. So make them feel kilig, or make them laugh, make them feel good. That's why in the first part, you compliment them right away. And then you just keep on following it up by making them feel good until they always want to talk to you or they can't get enough of you, and they would end up liking you, so they would want to work with you. It's not really a matter of who's the better freelancer, who has more experience, who's the best at what they do. People nowadays want to work with people they actually like.
Hindi mo na kailangan mag-send ng, "Hey, can we hop on a discovery call?" Kasi si client na nagsabi kay MJ na, "Are you for hire? Kasi if you are, let's talk." Tapos inulit pa niya sa dulo, sabi ni client, "When are you free? Let's have a conversation." Kasi nga ang hirap maghanap ng right people. Tapos ayaw na raw niyang mag-spend ng hours and months scouring the earth to look for the right people. So she really wanted to talk to MJ. Yun. Ganun na kayami si MJ. So napatawa mo na siya. Paano mo na na-close yung deal? I'm sure yan na yung curious sila. Kasi nakuha mo na yung lobby, nakuha mo na yung trust, gusto ka na niyang i-hire. Paano mo na ngayon kinlose yung deal? What did you do?
May sinabi sa akin si Sariah ng mga vital questions. So parang pinili ko lang talaga yung mga questions dun sa script natin. Pinaka-important yung framing. Strong personality niya, alam ko kakainin niya ako ng buhay eh. Alam ko na yung ganun. Pero inunahan ko na siya. Hindi niya ako nakain ng buhay. May framing na tinatawag. No? Framing mo muna. But sobrang nakakatawa kasi ang simple lang pala ng sasabihin mo sa kanila. Sabihin, "MJ, ganito ha. I know you are a very busy person, but don't worry. This is going to be a quick 30-minute call." Talagang sinulat ko yan, tapos minemorize ko para hindi ako mabulol. I will be asking you some few questions in order for me to have a deep understanding on your business and where you want to go. Is that okay with you? Sabi niya, "Alright, sounds good, cool, yeah." Tapos so na-reframe mo na. So ikaw ngayon ang babanat ng question. So if you're ready, shall we start? Ganun pa ako.
Yes, ang confident!
Tapos yun na, tanong na ako, pinili ko lang yung applicable questions. Buti talaga nag-reach out ako sa kanya. Guys, if you need help, mag-enroll kayo sa Art of Seduction. Madali lang yung ROI. Huwag nyo na isipin yung investment kasi madali na lang yun.
So the first conversation should be built on building a relationship. It should be based on just building that relationship of trust, getting to know the prospect and making them like you.
Paano ngayon nag-transition to yun na, parang I want to work with you? At paano mo ginawa?
Sinundan ko siya talaga. Alam ko na, kasi nakasubscribe din ako sa email niya. So, alam ko talaga na may need for marketing. Pero, nung chinachat ko siya, sabi niya, "Oh, I really need this." Parang kasi nakakapag-usap kami. So, sabi niya, "Kailangan ko nito, kailangan ko ganyan." Tapos, sabi ko, "Oh, I think I can help you with that. Would you like to hop on a call? Just a quick call to see if I could help you." And then, di na siya nag-reply. Di pa siya ready. Yung heart niya, di pa din ready na mag-hire.
Paano siya ready for a relationship din? Pareho kayong di pa ready.
A week after, sabi niya, "I'm so tired. I'm so ready to hire." Ang ginawa ko, kasi diba sabi mo, coach, sa masterclass, give value first without any intention or expectation. So yung ginawa ko, sige, kasi may frameworks kami sa foundations ng email eh. Tapos alam ko need niya yun. So nag-chat ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, "Hey, I saw your email today. I really love it. Like, I like the points, blah, 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 blah." Sabi ko, "You know what? I have a framework for daily emails. Would you like it? Would you like a copy of it?" Sabi niya, "Sige, you can send it to me."
So guys, very important yung phrase na yun. Marami nang nag-message sa akin na nakakuha sila ng client using that phrase na, "I'm not sure if you still need this, but here is." Bago mo ibigay yung free value, wag mo i-assume na kailangan pa nila.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed those videos of my students of what they actually did. And as you can see, it's very simple, it's very natural, it's not forced, it doesn't feel salesy or spammy at all. And the clients enjoy talking to them and actually want to work with them. And my students actually enjoy the prospecting process instead of feeling anxious and nervous. So everything looks natural, feels natural, and both the prospect and the freelancer are happy communicating with each other, and eventually they'll end up being happy working together. So those are the few tips that I can give you to build or to start that first conversation with your client and keep it going. If you're interested in finding out more about this, or how to get on a discovery call, how to overcome objections, how to actually uncover the pain of your prospect by asking the right questions, I teach all of that in my online course called Seduction Marketing Mastery course, and it's still open for enrollment until August 30. I'll be putting the link to the enrollment page down below, so you can still actually go ahead and check that page and enroll now until slots are still available, because my students are actually killing it with their prospecting and they have a pipeline full of clients. They're never experiencing any feast or famine cycle when it comes to getting clients, and they're actually enjoying the process. So I hope to see you in batch 2 of my course. Just click on the link in the description below. If you have any comments or suggestions, if you found this video helpful to you, I'd love to hear your feedback. Just comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll get more videos like this every week. That's it for me, and I'll see you in the next episode.